This is week 9 following the Artist's Way book. This week I drew more often. I felt more inspired by the things that I watched a movie, and I also was watching TikTok and I watched a video. It was from North Korea and someone was watching like the circus and I was drawing the girl and you see like the shape and then I was like, oh, I can draw. I just started feeling like I wanted to draw the circus and I just had like this image, of the video. And it was kind of inspired by that. So I thought it was interesting because where the inspiration came from. Then I also was watching another movie, Poor Things, and I really liked that the backgrounds and how they're like it was not like a fish eye, it was different where like the lens trying to capture is like all the length of a street. For example, in this drawing, it just tried to capture like all the place instead of just like one part. It tries to see like all these and it just makes it look like in this round shape. So I thought it was interesting. The next drawing also, it's inspired in that movie. I thought it looked really cool because I also got to draw things that I don't draw often. For example, people. And this one, they're not super detailed, but it's cool because you can tell it's people that are on the streets. And same with the girl. I usually don't draw animals or people, and I love cats. I also drew a bird. And the girl, there's also a shark. I didn't have like a reference for a shark, so I kind of like did it by how I thought it looked. And I don't know if you can tell it's a shark, but I think it can work. And the first drawing from that week, I also drew a girl. I really like drawing eyes. So yeah, I had fun drawing the stairs. It was really cool because I sometimes you don't have to draw things in detail to know what they are. So with the stairs, it was something like that because like there was no need to draw all of them, but at first you can tell it's stairs, right? So that's something that I really like. It's that sometimes you don't have to paint things exactly how they are. Just have to make them look like how they are. I think I kind of talked about that like in last video. And then the next drawing, it was really colorful. The thing in the middle, it's actually these Nito. I love this type of toys because it's just like there's something about them that when you touch them, it's just like it's so cool. So I really like trying new ones. This one comes with a stand, so like you can put it and it looks nice. So this one I found it at one store. Well, actually, I went shopping with my mom, and we were sitting down. We were just I don't know what we were doing, and I saw a girl with something in her hands. It looked like the needle cube, and I saw she put it in the bag. And there was like the brand name, and I was like, I have to go there. And I went there and I found it, and I was deciding between this one that looked like a drop, like a water drop, and the cube. And I thought this one was the one that I wanted because it looks like a galaxy, like the universe inside of it, and it's really nice. I drew the just like random things. I wanted to keep drawing. I thought I wanted to keep drawing, but I started to think like all of these. It just kind of was like, oh, I feel like drawing these. Like I didn't think much of it. I just drew them, but then I was thinking like maybe I just need to fill the whole page, and I just started thinking more, and I was like, this is it. I will just stop because I don't I don't want to be thinking, oh, I should add something because this looks empty or I have to fill in more or whatever. So I was like, this is it. And that was the last drawing I did for this week. The author talks about how when we decide that we want to be an artist and maybe we tell our parents are always like, do you really want to be an artist? Do you really want to be that? Because they just think being an artist it's not like good enough. And I feel that has happened to me. Like my mom was really against it. She didn't want me to be an artist. She has always been like, you have to study a career and you have to be a doctor, a lawyer, something like this, right? But the jobs that parents always think when they're like, oh, this person is successful, right? Like it was actually really complicated because I didn't want to do anything like that. I feel I've always chose whatever I really want to do instead of choosing what people tell me to do, that I should do, or what they suggest. And I think that's what we all should do. And I know some people might be like, "Oh, I don't have the resources, or I can do it because of whatever." Like I understand you because I have been like that too, and but I still chose what I really wanted. And I believe that's the best path you can choose because it's the one that's going to make you happy. And I believe we're all here in this world to be happy. And sometimes you might think it's hard because there's things that you worry about and sadness and anxiety and all of this, but I think it's really possible. It's really, really possible. Sometimes you just have to let things go and stop worrying. Even if it looks like the worst case scenario, you have to believe things will go fine. And like recently, I've started to see that side, and I've started to live by that I came to this world to enjoy and to live happy and to not stress, worry, or all of this. So I mean, even if I before chose it, like it has taken me a while to actually be like, no, actually that's right. That's the right answer. That's the path that I want to follow. My mom got to a point where she was like, okay, I accept it, and and I support you. And if this is really what you want, I support you, and I'm grateful for that because it's like, yeah, you finally understood that it's not about what you want, it's about what I want. I've also changed the definition of success because I feel my mom sees success as someone with a lot of money, right? And yeah, I think basically someone that has found a job that where they earn a lot of money, and success is not that. I have I've changed the meaning of success for myself, and I now see success as enjoying every step of the process of, we have this goal where we want to get, but like meanwhile I'm being successful because I'm taking the steps to get there. So that's actually great. It's like when we travel and we enjoy the journey while we're in the car, the airplane, the train, and we're just there enjoying the moment, and it's a moment for ourselves. I really like it because I'm usually just me with myself. Like I'm not listening to music, I'm not reading, I'm not doing anything. It's just me. I'm just there with myself, basically, just thinking or just enjoying, and I really love those moments. And that's the thing. Like you enjoy that journey until you get to your destiny, and then you enjoy that where you get, but like meanwhile you're also enjoying, so something like that similar. So enjoying the process, it's what makes you be successful.